Dear chosen one, sometimes people just feel different from the world around them. You might notice things others don't. You might feel a deep calm while everything around you is loud and messy. While others are focused on fitting in, chasing likes, or trying to be seen, something inside you tells you that you're not meant for that kind of life. You carry something rare, a quiet strength, a deeper knowing, a voice within that won't let you settle for anything fake or small. There's something unique about you. You don't just go with the flow. You see through the surface. You notice the truth behind people's words, the energy behind their actions. When others get caught up in what looks good, you're more interested in what feels real. This isn't always easy. Sometimes it feels like you don't belong. Sometimes it hurts to carry so much awareness. But there's nothing wrong with you. In fact, you may have been chosen for something greater. Being chosen doesn't mean you're perfect. It doesn't mean you're better than anyone. It means you've been given a stronger vision, a deeper heart, and a soul that simply won't accept lies or shallow living. That kind of energy can make people uncomfortable. You might notice people reacting to you in strange ways, backing off or trying to tear you down. But that's only because you carry truth, and truth makes people nervous when they're used to pretending. You didn't come here to follow the crowd. You came here to break the pattern. You're not interested in pleasing everyone. You're here to grow, to heal, and to shine. Even if you've been through pain, and maybe you've been through more than most, there's something inside you that never gave up. That part of you, the part that kept going, is sacred. It's powerful, and it's the reason you're still standing today, stronger and wiser than ever before. Pain didn't break you. It shaped you. You've walked through storms, felt the sting of betrayal, and sat in the silence of heartbreak. But each time you rose. Each time you became more aware, more awake, more aligned with who you truly are. That strength isn't loud. It's quiet and steady, and it lives deep inside you now. You're not here to live a normal life. You're here to live an honest one. You're not meant to just survive and follow the script that was written for you. Your spirit came here to remember its power, to trust its own path, and to inspire others by simply being real. That kind of light can't be copied. It can't be faked. And no one can take it away from you. There's a reason you're reading this right now. The universe doesn't work by accident. Everything happens in perfect timing, even the hard parts. Especially the hard parts. You were guided here because it's time to remember who you are. It's time to stop doubting your gift. It's time to stop hiding your power just to make others comfortable. Even if people don't understand you, even if they call you weird or distant, keep going. You're not here to fit into their box. You're here to show what's possible when someone chooses truth over comfort, alignment over approval. You don't need anyone's permission to be who you are. You just need your own. You have something inside you that no one else can offer. It's your perspective, your love, your story. Every challenge you faced has made you wiser. Every scar you carry has given you compassion. Every moment you felt lost has helped you understand others who feel the same. That's why you're so powerful, because you've walked through the dark and still choose to shine. The world needs people like you. People who can feel deeply. People who know how to listen to their intuition. People who aren't afraid to stand in their truth, even when it's uncomfortable. You might not see it yet, but your energy has already touched lives. You've already made an impact just by being yourself. This isn't the end of your journey. This is just the beginning. There's still so much ahead for you, so many blessings, so many breakthroughs, so many people who will be grateful you never gave up. Keep following your inner voice, even when the path doesn't make sense. That voice is your compass, and it knows the way. And if you feel something inside you light up as you read this, take a moment. Just pause and breathe. That feeling? That's alignment. That's your spirit saying, yes, this is truth. If that's you, you can say yes back. Write 1111 in the comments if you're claiming that alignment. Say it out loud if you want. It's your way of saying, I'm ready for more. There are no coincidences. There's only timing. You've been prepared for this moment, even if you didn't realize it. Every experience has been shaping you, preparing you, building you into someone who is finally ready to walk in their full power. You've already done the hard part. You survived. Now it's time to rise. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to explain yourself. You just have to be real. The right people will feel your energy. They'll be drawn to your light. You won't have to chase. You'll simply attract what matches your truth. So keep going. Keep trusting yourself, even on the hard days. You're not behind. You're not late. You're right on time. The world may not have always made space for someone like you, but that's okay. You're here now, and your presence alone is changing things. You are not meant to shrink. You are not meant to be silent. You are not meant to be small. You are meant to grow, to speak, to lead in your own way. You're not a mistake. You are the shift the world has been waiting for. If no one has told you lately, you're doing better than you think. You're more powerful than you've been led to believe. And the best is not behind you, it's waiting ahead. All you have to do is keep showing up as yourself. And remember, the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more truth. It needs more hearts like yours. So keep being real. Keep being kind. Keep being you. In today's world, most people are doing everything they can just to fit in. They want to be accepted, approved of, and praised. But some people, the truly rare ones, are different. They're not trying to blend in. They're not trying to be liked. They're not chasing the crowd. These people walk a different path. It's often quiet. It's sometimes lonely, but it's always true. They've realized that truth doesn't always bring applause. In fact, it often brings silence or even criticism, but they don't mind because they've chosen something greater than approval. They've chosen authenticity. They've stood in rooms full of people and felt like they didn't belong, not because they're shy or antisocial, but because their spirit doesn't match the noise around them. They crave depth. They crave truth. They'd rather sit alone with their soul than sit in a crowd and feel fake. They're not here to follow trends. They're here to follow something deeper, a calling. And while that calling might make them feel isolated at times, it also fills them with purpose. These people are strong in ways that are hard to see from the outside. You can't always spot them right away. But when you do, you feel something different around them. Their energy is calm, but powerful. Their eyes carry a kind of knowing, and their presence often says more than their words ever could. Just being around them can stir something inside you, a feeling that maybe you've been living small, playing it safe, pretending to be someone you're not. They don't try to impress you. They don't need to. They don't talk about themselves much, but somehow they make you think more deeply about yourself. That's the strange gift they carry. They reflect you back to you, not the version you show the world, but the version you've hidden away. Being around them can feel inspiring or uncomfortable or both, because their presence quietly reminds you of your unlived dreams, your buried pain, your untapped potential. Some people love this about them. Some people feel threatened. But either way, change begins to happen. These people, the chosen ones, bring transformation, even if they never say a word. They don't show up to make you feel good. They show up to wake you up. When it comes to love, they give everything. Their love is real deep and pure. They love with their whole heart, not in a needy way, but in a full way. They don't play games. They don't use love to get something in return. Love for them is a natural expression of the soul. It's not a deal. It's not a trade. It's something sacred. They will pour themselves into the ones they love. But if that love needs to end, if the other person chooses to leave or the connection no longer serves truth, they let go. Not with bitterness, not with drama, but with peace. This confuses people. Most of us have been taught that love is something we fight for, cling to, or suffer over. But they don't cling. They understand that real love means freedom. That trying to control someone isn't love, it's fear. And they're not afraid to let go, because they've already found wholeness within themselves. You can't guilt trip someone who doesn't base their worth on your approval. You can't manipulate someone who has already made peace with being alone. That kind of emotional maturity is rare. It's powerful. And to people who use love as a form of control, it's terrifying, because they can't control someone who's already free inside. The chosen ones live by purpose, not pressure. They don't wake up just to go to work, earn money, or cross things off a to-do list. They live with meaning. They live with intention. While others are building resumes, they're building impact. They aren't concerned with how things look from the outside. They care how things feel from the inside. Whether they're speaking, writing, creating, helping, or just existing, they bring presence into everything they do. People who live on the surface might not understand them. Some may even judge them. Because when you move from purpose and not ego, you shine a light on what others are missing. You become a reminder of what's real in a world filled with distractions. And when you're deeply committed to your truth, you can't be shaken by things that don't matter. Money doesn't tempt them. Trends don't move them. Competition doesn't interest them. They're not here to prove anything. They're here to serve something higher. And when someone lives with that kind of fire in their heart, they naturally disrupt the ordinary. They make others question everything they've been taught to chase. And that, too, is powerful. But here's the most revolutionary part. They're already free. Truly free. Not because the world has made life easy for them. Often, they've faced more pain and loss than most. But because they've stopped believing the lies the world tells. Lies like, you're not enough, you have to be liked, or you need more to be happy. They've let those go. They've unlearned the fear. And now they walk in freedom, not because they escaped the world, but because they've stopped letting it define them. They know who they are on a soul level. They know they're not just their body, their job, their background, or their mistakes. They know they are light in human form. And when someone carries that kind of knowing, they can't be controlled. They can't be sold lies. They can't be bought or broken. They carry peace in their mind and heaven in their heart. And that kind of freedom, it's dangerous. Not because it causes harm, but because it reveals the truth. It threatens everything built on fear, shame, or control. And that's what makes them truly powerful. Not their words, not their achievements, not their charisma, but their quiet, unshakable inner freedom. Being a chosen one doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. It doesn't come with a crown or a spotlight. In fact, most of the time, it comes with quiet battles, hidden tears, and invisible strength. It's not about superiority. It's about responsibility. It means living in a way that helps others wake up. It means carrying light into dark places, even when it's hard. It means staying true to your soul when the world is telling you to sell it. If you feel these words in your heart, if something inside you is nodding along, saying, yes, this is me, then maybe you're one of them. Maybe you've always felt a little different. Maybe you've always known there was more. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're awakening. This world doesn't need more people trying to fit in. It needs more people willing to be real, to be brave, to be free. That's what you're here for. To live from truth, to love from depth, to walk with purpose, to reflect the light, and to remind others of who they truly are. So if this spoke to your soul, if it felt like someone finally put your journey into words, then honor that. Let it confirm what you've always known deep down. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out, not for attention, but for alignment. Not to be seen, but to help others see. This path might be lonely at times. You may feel misunderstood. You may lose people. You may have to let go of what's safe and familiar. But trust this, every step you take in truth is a step toward freedom. Every time you choose your soul over the crowd, you strengthen your light. And that light, it doesn't just guide you, it wakes up others. Keep going, keep shining, keep choosing authenticity even when it's hard. Because your light isn't just about you. It's a reminder, a mirror, a revolution,